Welcome, yes, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Parallel Universe interview show, starring your favorite scientist, me, Adventurer Nat, founder and only member of space exploration company Parallel Inc. As always, ladies and gentlemen, tonight's show will be extraordinary. But it won't be your average show. No, of course not. As promised, folks. Tonight is a Q&A, and I will be answering every single one of the questions from DM or email you have sent in the last few days. Partly because we haven't received that many questions, but mainly because here at Parallel Inc., we care about giving our viewers the best experience possible. We want you on our side. Support Parallel Inc. today. We love having the fans involved with the show. So without any further hesitation, ladies and gentlemen, I will read out our first question, which came via Instagram DM. I have them all written down in this handy here notebook, so I shall just read it out. It reads, "Hi, I'm currently working on a book, and I was curious if you had any advice on how to be published. Firstly, thank you for your question. It warms my heart knowing that you trust to ask for my advice. Well, personally, for me, when I published my book, The Adventurer's Guide to Parallel Universes, available on Amazon for $5.99, it was rather simple, really, given that after I released my Parallel Universe discoveries to the world, publishers left, right, and centre were dying to get their hands on the rights to my knowledge. I ended up self-publishing in the end, but best of luck with your future literary career endeavours." So, our next question comes from a lovely fan on email, and it reads, "Ahoy, Adventurer Nat. I'm a huge fan of the show. I have a question for you, though. When did you decide to become an adventurer, and why? Would love an insight into your background. The future is parallel." Ahoy to you too. What an excellent question. Well, my fascination with space exploration came in primary school, when I discovered, somehow, all by myself, the tragic fate of MW1, and was horrified at the thought that an entire universe could be evaporated at a blink of an eye. It was from that moment forward that I vowed to devote my life to parallel universes and hopefully discover travel between them one day, which I have not done yet. And thus, I became an adventurer. My first act as adventurer was back in 2019 when I founded this here company Parallel Inc. on this lovely home universe of mine, MW10. I did this to introduce you to all of the universes that I found, MW1 through 9. And now, as you know, the rest is history, as I finally completed the HPC in Constrabulator last year in 2024, making this show a possibility. I do hope that was a satisfactory background for you all, and please do not do any investigation of your own into my life prior to 2019. Why would I lie to you? And our next question comes from DM, rather short this one. It reads, "Where are you from? I love your accent." Why, thank you, first of all. And if I haven't already made it clear, I'm from MW10. MW10 for sure, yes. Why do you ask? As if I wouldn't be the original version of me from this universe? Yeah, right, moving on. We have another short email that reads, "Hi, Adventurer Nat, love the show. Just wanted to ask, why didn't you do anything to help the MW for you? Keep up the good work anyway." Well, hello, and thank you so much for your support, kind viewer. Yes, the situation is rather dire, unfortunately, and we here at Parallel Inc. do consider it a shame that we couldn't do more to help. I mean, she is me, after all. However, our main goal here is to learn from the past mistakes and victories of all these other universes so we can make the best one. Ready for when I finally discover travel between parallel universes. Then, and only then, will we even be able to think about helping anyone else around our galaxy. Our next question comes via Instagram DM, and it reads, "Nat, what is your favorite universe and why?" Thank you, I very much appreciate the question, but I'd like to say that is Adventurer Nat to you, or thank you very much. Well, this is difficult. I like them all. MW3, 6, 5? Not 5. MW7, probably. I'd probably have to say MW7 would be my favourite universe. We haven't interviewed the parallel me from that universe yet. That's next episode. However, they've fused their DNA with animals, and I'm incredibly excited to see which animal the parallel Nat is, and what their government situation is looking like there. Now, we have another DM, however, this isn't a question. It's ideas. How spectacular. It reads, "Greetings, Adventurer Nat. An idea came into my mind earlier. While you're contacting a parallel version of you, the interview could suddenly be interrupted by another parallel version of you, meaning you have to contact them for a while, and then when it ends, you go back to the first version of you, as if you were hacked." Oh my. OMG, I know this is a bad idea. Also, you could have a poster that has Adventurer Nat written on it in the background and keep it there in every episode. My, that was a lot of words, but thank you so much for taking the time to write them into us. Firstly, you are completely right. We do need a poster here, ladies and gentlemen. We'll get straight on that. Where is my pen, my paper? Oh my gosh. And we're done! Who likes my poster? If anyone else has any better attempts at a poster, you can send them into the email and get them stuck on the wall. As for the whole getting hacked thing, and while I can't deny that would make for an exciting show, I can't control what the parallel versions of me are doing. And more importantly, if anyone actually managed to hack through to the broadcast systems, then they'd have access to all my files. My life's work would be at stake, for God's sake. Think of all the information they'd find. Not that there's anything suspicious to find anyway. Our final question comes from another email, and it reads, "Hi, Adventurer Nat. My name's Jake." Hi, Jake. Long-time viewer, first-time caller. I was curious how much money it would be to use the Constrabulator. I want to talk to my parallels. Can we make that happen? Love the show, Jake. Oh, Jake, I'm so glad to hear you're enjoying the show. What an excellent question! Unfortunately, however, for the Constrabulator to work, it needs to be connected to one of my HPCs, and at the moment there are only 10 HPCs in existence. Yes, only 10. Each one of those belong to a different parallel version of me. Sadly, the HPCs are not the cheapest product to produce, so talking price won't do anything. However, luckily for you, it won't be long until you don't even need a Constrabulator, as, after I'm done with the show, I'll be focusing all my time working on how to travel to these universes. So one day you can just rocket over and go say hi. Who needs a fancy Constrabulator like this? However, luckily for you, it won't even be long until you don't even need a Constrabulator to talk to your parallels. As after I've collected all my research from this here show, I'll be putting all of my time into finding out how to travel between these universes, which I have not done yet. So you can simply just rocket over and go say hi. Who needs a fancy Constrabulator when you can do that? Yes, you are welcome, MW10. Science needs me, Adventurer Nat. Your world will never be the same again. All thanks to me and my amazing discoveries here at Parallel Inc. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all our DMs and emails, and that's all our time that we've got for the show. Thank you again so much to everyone who wrote in to the show. If you'd like a chance to be featured in the next Q&A, you know what to do. Go ahead and send an email to contactparallelinc@gmail.com. The poster fell off the wall. Alternatively, you can send us a DM on Instagram at ParallelInkOfficial, as seen on screen, or you can send us a DM on Twitter at parallel_ink_, also as seen on screen, where we post all the exclusive updates and news. And as you have seen tonight, ladies and gentlemen, don't just feel limited to questions. We'll take pictures, feedback, hate mail, love letters, ideas, anything you can send to contactparallelink@gmail.com. We here at Parallel Ink thrive on pleasing the fans. And with all that said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching, and remember, the future is parallel. Good night!